sense when it comes to finding impaired drivers.
So look at that.
And at an RBT lineup in Newcastle,
They're going to get that? Seven. Didn't want to come in.
one moment's hesitation puts this driver under the spotlight.
Bring him in.
Just push him down the end. Just pulled up short.
But with multiple units on standby, there's nowhere to run.
Evening, driver. Yeah, my name's Andrew Gilmore from Newcastle Highway Patrol. Have you had anything to drink this evening?
I have.
How many drinks have you had today, sir?
I had 2 bourbon and cokes at Shoal Bay Country Club around 5 o'clock.
Yep. Is that all?
No.
You've had a few more since then, have you?
I've got a long neck here with me.
And you've been drinking in the car, have you?
I have.
You understand that's an offence, sir?
Only if I'm over, isn't it?
No, you're not allowed to drink in any alcohol in a motor vehicle whatsoever. It's an offence. So where's the long neck?
Yeah.
How much of that have you had? Pull it out. It's nearly half gone.
That's from Anna Bay.
Damien bought a long neck mixer of bourbon and cola to keep him company on the 3-hour drive to Sydney.
So you're drinking Woodstock bourbon whilst you're driving? That's not real good, is it?
And that's just topping up on what he had at the club.
When was your last sip?
Probably about 15 minutes ago.
Is that the only other bourbon that you've consumed apart from the 2 at Shoal Bay?
Yeah.
All right.
Having already admitted to drinking whilst driving, Damien is put straight on the tube.
Bloody
What I need
long
to
necks.
do, put your lips right around and blow. No. Not hard. Nice and steady. Right,
Yep.
just pretend you're blowing up a balloon, but just nice and steady. You don't have to blow the actual backside out of it, okay? And lips around, blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you, that's fine.
Officer Gilmore's gut instinct is that Damien will blow over. And the result shocks everyone.
Appeared that he might be very well trying to make a U-turn to turn around and head the other way, but really had nowhere to go in the end.
Damien's moment of indecision may have been down to the bourbon he was necking on his 200k trip back to Sydney.
And lips around, blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you, that's fine.
Damien's long journey home could now come to a screeching halt. Or maybe not.
How can that be?
That's what I don't understand. But definitely showing up 0.
Regardless of the 0 result, Officer Gilmore is not impressed.
Why would you drink and drive?
I'm going to Sydney, so I just thought,
But why would you drink alcohol whilst you're driving?
it's not going to intoxicate me.
How do you know? Any bit of alcohol, especially that amount of alcohol, is going to have some effect. Have you got a drinking problem?
No. I dropped my daughter at Anna Bay and the bottle shop was there. I thought, oh, I just have a bourbon on my way to Sydney.
All right.
Suspicious the breathalyzer might be faulty, Officer Gilmore isn't taking any chances.
I have to apologise, but I'm going to have to retest you. I believe that the machine that I've got, there might be something wrong with it, okay?
I like the first reading.
Well, I can understand that. Look, what I need you to do, lips around.
Same again.
And blow nice and steady. Go ahead now, blow. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop now, thank you.
This second test should set the record straight.
No, it's all fine. Can you just hop out of the car for me, please?
You don't want me to pull up?
No, I just want you to hop out.
Damien says he's had a drink, there's an open bottle of bourbon on the seat, and he still blew 0. So could the drinking story be a red herring to mask something else?
Have you had any other substance this evening?
Nope.
Nothing at all?
Nope.
It's just I'm looking at your eyes and they just don't look right to me.
Mate, I'm fine. I just drove from Sydney to Newcastle, spent 2 hours with my daughter. Now I got to drive home. Maybe you can test me for whatever. It's fine.
You haven't had any illicit substances whatsoever?
No, mate, I got to drive back home.
No, that's not the issue. I'm saying a lot of people, they're tired, take illicit substances to make sure that they can drive further and further and further.
No.
In Newcastle, Damien was drinking bourbon at the wheel, but despite this, he's blown 0 on 2 separate breathalyzers, surprising both police and himself. But Officer Gilmore is not convinced.
His eyes were slightly dilated. There's a possibility that he might have been under influence of something else. So therefore, it's always better to be safe than sorry. I don't want to put another person on the road that might be affected by some illicit drug and then put, you know, our families in jeopardy on the road. You haven't had any illicit substances whatsoever?
No, mate, I got to drive back, mate.
No, that's not the issue. I'm saying a lot of people, they're tired, take illicit substances to make sure that they can drive further and further and further.
No.
No. Just over here, Dickie. Just walk up here. If you do me a favour, just walk right across to those officers in a straight line and then turn around and come back for me, thank you.
In the absence of a drug testing kit, police put Damien through his paces, the old-fashioned way.
All right. Just take your finger and point, close your eyes and try and point it into your nose. All right. You seem okay.
I'm fine.
All right, mate. Look, infringement for that, and then you'll be on your way, but...
How much is the infringement?
$303, I think.
Nah.
Well, mate, you can't drink and drive. It's just silly. We've got to understand that no matter what alcohol we drink, we can't drink it on a motor vehicle. You could put yourself in a position where, you know, you could lose everything. If you haven't got a lid with that, then I'd like you to dispose of it, because I'm not going to let you drive with that in the car again and then take the bottle with you. Thank you very much. All right, mate.
Expensive lesson?
I think it should be an expensive lesson, mate. You put yourself at risk and others at risk by doing that, okay?
Nice to meet you, Andrew. I wish
Lovely.
it had been under
Take it
better
easy,
circumstances.
mate. Take it easy. The last thing I was going to do was let him have that bottle so we can have another drink. Hopefully he's learnt from it.